I do not work with everyone. My counsel is not a commodity. And in fact, I actively reject 99% of the market. And if you are a high stakes leader, you should actually reject 99% of the market. Now, the game of scale, which is where 99% of people, the arena that the 99% of people in the market prefer to operate, they tell you to be a collector. They tell you to take every client. They tell you to take every dollar that you can get. They tell you to take every project, right? But I see this as the mindset of a vendor, and a vendor is a commodity. They compete on price because they have no doctrine. They cannot build conviction, right? They are only regurgitating the information that are already out there, right? So we at Mohgix, we actually operate on the curator's principle. And a curator's value is not defined by what they accept. Their value is actually defined based on what they refuse. Okay, so I refuse to serve the cost-driven buyer, and I refuse to serve the tactical manager who wants a video but has no strategy. I refuse to take on a client who sees our counsel as a cost, who sees their narrative as a cost and not an investment, right? So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this clearly. I only serve the counsel. I only serve C-suite executives. I only serve diplomats. I only serve visionary founders, right? And these people are actually leaders who understand the clarity. They understand that clarity is a capital asset, and the cost of ambiguity is not something that they can afford, right? So these people understand that clarity is not a marketing expense. Okay. So I, as a cinematic strategist, as the apex cinematic strategist, I do not take orders, right? I architect outcomes, and I am responsible for all of the outcomes because according to Nasir Taleb, you ought to have your skin in the game for people to trust you, for people to want to do business for you, with you, right? So if you are looking for a vendor to actually make a video for you, please go to Upwork. If you are looking for a strategist to help you execute a flawed strategy, please, you can find them on Upwork. However, if you are looking for an architect to actually solve a solvency problem, then you can come to us. You can come to me. And the fortress, everything that we are building, the Mohgix Institute, that every single thing that we are building is for the 1%. And if that is you, the gateway is open, and I need you to secure your diagnosis. But I also need to note that if your valuation is above $100 million and you are an ultra high net worth principal, which with a valuation of over $100 million, please engage in a direct counsel by sending an email to info@mohgix.com. But if your valuation is below $100 million, then this diagnosis is mandatory. So it is a paid filter because there is a paid filter which is $997. This is not a consulting call. This is not a course, right? It is a one-time process that we use to analyze your where you are leaking value, So secure your diagnostic today.